Good morning or afternoon. So what we're going to do is cover how to write paragraph 1 today using both periods you have in class. If you see that it's already labeled with numbers, if you go back to your paragraph 1 organizer, I will talk you through this, but this is going to help you out a lot. The first thing I did is I started with a grabber. So of all the interesting facts, I said families, kids, adult, grandmas, grandpas, poverty is everywhere, and no matter who you are or where you live, many can't hide from being affected by it. So I have to remember, I'm trying to pull people in, and we're going to tell this through a digital story. So how am I best going to do that? Remember, using different colors so I know who typed what. Same with Mrs. Blair's class. The next thing I did is I already have all of you, if you go back into organizer, each box has a number by it. If you pull the most interesting piece of information from that box, this is going to help tell your story. In fact, as of 2014, 47 million people were affected by poverty in the US alone. That's for my box 1. Poverty, so now I explain what poverty is. Poverty is when people don't have enough money to provide basic needs for themselves, such as food, power, and shelter. So if I have a topic like fracking or melting of ice caps, I need to make sure in my number 2 that I did a really good job of explaining exactly what it is for people, because everyone isn't going to know your topic. People are affected across the globe, and it reaches people in urban, metropolitan, and rural areas. So again, telling what it is. Number 3, poverty first reached America in the 1800s as there was a great deal of wealth in the South, but jobs elsewhere were very inconsistent and difficult to find. That's my box 3, and I did a compound sentence right in the middle of my first paragraph. Then I can transition. People still worry about poverty because people are deprived of safe water, adequate food, clothing, and shelter. Then I'm using a transition here to go to my 6th point. Additionally, people in poverty have been shown to have poor education and poor health. They can have a strong chance of being stuck in the cycle of poverty, and thus they would be poor forever. I'm never giving an opinion in here. I'm stating facts based on all the information that I have learned. So you're going to write this very precisely. You need to inform the reader, and remember, you're going to have a huge audience looking at this. Then you'll notice one mistake I kind of made here is, and I have a transition or my thesis at the end. I probably should have used a better transitional word. Instead, I just said people are not worried about all the negative things involved with poverty, but how it will be affected in the future. And I really feel like if you look at the examples you did, you're going to read much better by using one of your transitions that has, or one of your theses that has a transition. What I would do is write this first and then insert your 3 different thesis statements inside of it and see which one of those sounds the best. When you're done for the rest of the day, you may silent read, or you may work on your studying for the quiz, which is Monday. Don't forget to like and subscribe.